All right, this is Rude Speech, man. We got Captain Tywar in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rude Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick,
don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not in China. My conglomerate wreck like King Tonga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage that I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain $150. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West.
Messed up, no. Bad news, it's to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this door, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a bad to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitch it's either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor, ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign, tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion, they can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Came through with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call, we gon' start another war. Yeah.
I guess I should ride with Lex.
They talk about man. Oh, yeah, it's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to wrong, right, get another legacy.
If gotta do the shit, when I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, soldier seat for some bloody beef. True nature, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Scarring one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog.
expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, save facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact of them here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog.
Shalom, y'all, Bashim Yashah, Barakatah to all the brothers, Yashim Allah, Bashim Yashah to all the sisters. We are the ICBK coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. The ICBK been established since 1969. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite out there. And you already know today, brotherhood, man. We about to go into the Lord will avenge his people. Who are the Lord's people? That's what you should be asking. Who's the Lord people? We never seem to ask ourselves, who is the Lord's people? Because his is a possessive word. His people. You understand? We seem to not know that the Lord has his special people on this earth, a people he claimed, a people he put his name on. You understand? That's what the Lord is dealing with. And we don't even understand who his people is. Because we think God people is everybody on the face of the earth, when that's not the case. Everybody's not the Lord people on the earth, man. The Lord's not dealing with everybody on this earth. The Lord only dealing with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Those are his people, which make up the 12 tribe of the nation of Israel. You understand? Those are the Lord's people. We out here trying to convince everybody. We out here trying to convince people that everybody's the Lord people, when that's not the case. There's nowhere in the scriptures where it said that God, everybody on the earth is God's people, man. What's going on, Warren?
Shalom, y'all. Bashim Yashah Barakatah.
Shalom, y'all. Bashim Yashah Barakatah. What's up, man? Thank to all.
Come with God.
Yep. Going into the Lord will avenge his people, man. You understand? And a lot of people don't understand who the Lord's people is. They seem they and then on top of that, they don't care to figure out who the Lord people is. We out there telling you who the Lord people is, and then you got some of our people. They take heed to like being Israelites. They understand they're Israelites. You got a lot of imitation Israelites out there walking around with fringes on the bottom of their t-shirt, man. You understand? You got them. Then you got the Christians. Then you got the Christians who know they're Israelites, but they still keep Christian customs. They still keep the customs that Christianity fed us with all the lies and all the deceit to walk around and thinking it's okay to celebrate these holidays that's coming up. But the Lord people, his people, which are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, the Lord gave them rules, man, to abide by. So that way them rules could put them on the level that these other nations cannot understand. Because it will put us over these other nations. It would have these other nations look up onto us as a people with a wise people, a people that walk around following a God that really lives, not idols, man. That's why the Lord's gonna avenge his people, man. He's gonna avenge us by coming to those that harmed us, that did us wrong, that damaged our women, damaged our children, lied to us about so many things. But yet we steady keep following these lies in the tradition of man, when man been lying for so long, man. For so long, been lying on God, lying on Christ, lying who the Lord's people are. The Bible right there in your face, and you still can't figure out who the 12 tribe of Israel is. You think God love everybody just because you read John 3:16. You read John 3:16 with no understanding of what you read, because you threw away the Old Testament. You skipped the whole book and then start reading from the middle of a book without understanding. If you don't read from the beginning, how can you understand the it's like walking in a movie and you walked into the movie while in the middle of the movie. You don't understand what's going on, what transpired, what caused whatever to go on. You just know, okay, I'm in the middle of the movie. This happened, that happened. Well, all right then. That's all I need to know. But you don't need to know what happened in the beginning. That's what's going on with a lot of our people, man. A lot of our people don't care to find out who they are according to God, man. Figuring out who you are is important. Knowing who you are is really important, because ain't nobody gonna tell you that you're God's chosen people. They're gonna tell you in this place that you're nothing. You're nothing but a spick, a nigga, a N-word. You understand? You nothing but a spick, a N-word, a wetback, a savage. They call you by all these bywords in Proverbs, man. Call you all of that, but they will never call you the chosen. They will never let you know that you his people. You're the Lord's people. You belong to the Lord, man. That's why you're being punished, black man. That's why you go through what you go through. You don't just go through what you go through without understanding that there was repercussions from what you did before. And then you carry on the sins and the burden of those that was before us, thinking it's okay. No, it's not. That's why we have to take a step back and understand that all the lies and deceit that's been going on here in America and throughout the four corners of the earth, we got to tear them down, man. We got to tear down all the lies, so that way we can see the light, which is the commandment of the Lord, and that way we can obtain the kingdom of heaven. You have anything you want to say?
Oh God. And like it made no sense. You expect the same man that been lying. He been lying since he got here to the Native Americans. You expect him to tell you your real identity. You expect him to tell you the truth about the Bible when he's been lying since he touched the soil in North America. He's been lying. Like
Yeah, look.
you could just use logic to understand that. Fuck it.
Let me get Judith chapter 16, verse 17. Judith 16 and 17. Yeah, man. All they done is been lying. They've been lying so much that the lies they've been saying is catching up. It's catching on to them now. It's catching up. That's where it has become. The lies they've been doing has been catching up to them now, man. That's why it's like how long you gonna continue to think that you lying is gonna help is gonna better what's going on, man. It's not. Your lies is not gonna change what what the Lord said for us to do. You got it. Judith 16 and 17.
Yeah, I got it.
Hold on 1 second. One second. Give me 1 second. All right, I got it. Go ahead.
Judas chapter 16, verse 17. Woe to the nations,
Mm-hmm.
rise up against my kindred. The Lord Almighty will take vengeance of them in the day of judgment, and putting fire and worms in their flesh, and they shall feel them and weep forever.
That's what's going on, man. You see it. That's what's about to take place. The Lord's about to avenge you, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian. You about to come out from underneath these other nations. You gotta, Salaki, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. You gotta come up from out of these other nations, man. Because these other nations, all they doing is what they will put around us to see if we're gonna follow their ways, and we did. We done followed their ways for so long that the Lord is angry with them, man, for all the things they've done towards us. That's why the Lord say, "Woe to the nations, man! Destruction to the nations that rise up against us, that rise up against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian." Because the Lord's about to send vengeance against them in the day of judgment, man. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming where they gonna be burnt up in fire and lay in worms, man. Worm is gonna consume their flesh in that day. They gonna feel it. They gonna feel all that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian been going through. We've been going through so much that the other nations, they don't care. They don't care about what we go through. They don't care. We sit and go to church every Sunday just to hear good sayings, man, to make you feel good. That's all you go to church for. You go to church to feel good. You don't go to church to hear that. You don't go to church to hear these scriptures. There's scriptures like this where the Lord is saying, "Woe to the nations, man." You go to church to hear, "Love all nations, love everybody." Even though everybody is doing so much harm towards you, still love them. That's what you go. That's what we go we go to church for, man? We go to church for that. If we go into church for that, then guess what, man? We done lost so much. We done lost so much by believing in, by putting all our hope into a system that's done nothing but fail, man. When the Lord say destruction to these nations, man, that come up against us, destruction is coming towards them. Yeah, your kingdom is falling. These other nations, your kingdom is falling, man. You can't hold up and think that you can change the prophecy of the Lord. The Lord is not going to let that happen, man. You got something you want to say?
Lord.
Yeah, the Lord got nothing. The Lord's not going to let that happen, man. You understand? The Lord never going to let that happen. You could drop that. Give me Jeremiah 23:1.
Oh, God. Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, if the Lord.
Mm-hmm. The Lord said, woe be to the pastors, man. Destruction to you pastors, you Christian pastors, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, and all these other pastors out there, man. Lying to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, not giving them the truth, not warning them of what's coming, not telling them to prepare themselves for what's about to come. You understand? Not giving us a heads up that Christ is about to make his return. For us to start to, change our lives, man. You're not learning that. You're learning how to make you feel better, how to make you feel good. You walk out that place, man, you go roll you a blunt and get high, man. Because nothing's changed. You didn't change nothing about yourself because he's not teaching you to change. He's teaching you to make you feel good. That's all you do when you go and walk in that Christian church, man. That's why the Lord said what he had to say about your Christian pastors. He said, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of his pastors, man. They scattering us with lies, with the doctrine of God love everybody. Christ died for everybody. There's no color in the Bible. You understand? All of this, man. That what we teach in the ISUPK is hate. When it's not hate, we don't teach hate. We teach love, man, for everybody on the earth, man. Ain't nothing there ain't nothing racist about us in here, man. Nothing. We feed everybody that come by. We clothe everybody that come by. But your Christian pastor, he don't do nothing, man. What is he doing? He ain't clothed nobody. He's sitting on mansions. He's sitting in mansions and nice cars. Kids going to nice schools. But the man, our people that's laying under the bridges and laying inside tents, why he's not going through his closet and bagging up clothes and giving it to the need, man. The ones that's in need, the one that's out there cold with nothing to help them warm up. He's not out there feeding the people. He's not out there giving them the truth. He's lying. That's why the Lord say, woe unto the pastors, man, because they have destroyed the sheep of the Lord, man. They have scattered us. We're scattered left and right. You go in the black household, everybody in that house believe in something different. The dad is a Muslim, the mom's a Baptist, the daughter, she's an atheist. The son, he don't believe in nothing because he's living an alternative lifestyle, so he think God love everybody. That's the thing. That's why the Lord say what he said, man. Destruction unto you pastors, man. Destruction is coming your way. Did you read verse 2?
Uh,
Read verse 2.
Come. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, Lord.
The Lord's gonna visit you, man, for all the evil of your doing, man. You about to lose the whole congregation. The Lord's about to empty your church out. Because all you do is evil. You ain't teaching them to keep none of the words of the Lord, man. That's why when you have feasts in your inside your church or temple, whatever you want to call it, when you have feasts, you have pork all inside that temple, man. Getting ready to be eaten. You lie to the people and tell them pray over it. Or you go to Paul's scripture with no understanding of what Paul was speaking about when he said whatever you eat, go down, they don't defile you or anything like that. They have no understanding of what Paul was talking about. That's why the Christian church is an evil, wicked entity of its own, man. It teaches you how to feel good. Go ahead.
Of the scripture in Jeremiah 2:23-2, Eddie Long is the perfect example that you could use for that scripture too. Cause like the Lord visited him. It's like the Lord visited him on the evil of his doing.
Yeah. The Lord visited him. That's why he was about to expose himself, man. He was about to expose himself. You understand? And the Lord visited him. The Lord showed him that, hey, this ain't it. This ain't it, man. Because all his life, he's just been getting rich. He just been getting rich and collecting all that money from all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I remember a few years ago, Creflo Dollar was asking people to donate money to him so he could get a G5 jet. He'll get a jet to fly around the world and say he's going to spread the word of the Lord. But I can guarantee you, I know he got that jet. Because Christians are gullible, man. Christians are gullible. Christians would do anything to make their pastors feel good, man. Let me get Romans 11:25.
Oh, God. Romans 11:25. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conscience, that blindness is part. So like that blindness in part is happened to Israel, until the fulfillment of the Gentiles be come in.
Wait, that was 25?
Yeah, verse 26.
Drop down 26.
Verse 26. And so all Israel shall be saved.
And all who?
All Israel shall be saved.
No, all nations.
All Israel shall be saved.
All everybody, including the Chinese and Japanese.
All Israel shall be saved.
No, America shall be saved.
All Israel shall be saved.
It say all Israel shall be saved, man. Which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You're Israel. You're the Israel that this scripture is talking about, that is referring to. Not everybody. It say all Israel shall be saved. It didn't say everybody on the earth. Where is it that everybody shall be saved? Where they getting that from? It's not scriptorial. There's no scripture in the Bible where it say everybody will be saved. But you'll find scripture where it say all Israel shall be saved, man. Keep reading.
And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
Yeah, that man. There's gonna be someone. Christ is that deliverer, man. He's gonna turn us away from all the ungodliness that we're committing right now. That we're doing right now, all the ungodliness that we're doing right now, he's gonna turn you away from that. And that is what we're doing in the UPK, man. We're using scriptures to prove to you that you can turn away from all the ungodliness that you got going on, man. All the ungodliness, man. Don't let nobody hold you back from being righteous. You tell a person, I'm perfect. Let's stand on being perfect. Stand on being perfect, man. Because everybody don't believe that someone can be perfect because they don't understand what perfection is. They don't understand that there is a way to be perfect. And it's in the Bible on how to be perfect. Christ wasn't the only perfect man on earth. There was plenty of the men that were perfect. Job was perfect. You understand? There was plenty other ones that were perfect as well, man. But you don't know that. You don't know that there is a way to be perfect, man. And the key to be perfect is to keep the law, statutes, and commandment of the Lord, man. Love your brother, man, as you love yourself. Love your sister as you love yourself. Because there do need to be a change within black culture, man. Hispanics and Native Indian. When I say black, Hispanics and Native Indian are included in it too. There do need to be a change, man. And that change is us falling back from all the lies, man. Falling back from white Jesus. So that way he can be exposed as the devil that he is, man. Show and tell that, hey, he's the devil. He's Lucifer. He's coming down to the ground, man. And then we got some of our people who has agreed with this devil to keep us down, to keep us from not knowing who we are. But they don't understand. Everything that's written in this scripture was for us, for our learning, man. It was made for our learning. We learn from reading what happened in the past. Because that's why the Lord said, remember the days of old. Remember it, man. Don't stop thinking about the days of old. Consider many years, man. Remember what happened in the past. Read these scriptures so you can understand how do we get into captivity and how do we get out? What did we have to do to come out of this captivity? It's the same guideline. It's the same guideline. We came here on slave ships, black man. We leaving in spaceships, no matter what. You cannot deny it, man. Your mind is too caught up with everything that's going on here in America, because America is created to create an illusion to keep blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian from not focusing on the Lord, man, and his words.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
And America made you such a perfect slave because, like, the Bible and God tells you that the Bible literally tells you who Christ died for. It tells you who Christ came for.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm finna go blow my nose. Keep talking.
Come. The Bible tells you who Christ came for, who he died for, and the people that he came for is the people he's coming back for. And you're such a slave in your mind. You say, but I can't leave massa. The oppressor, he gotta come too. Like all the conversation is always about the oppressor. It's never about is the Africans gonna get saved? It's Chinese gonna get saved? It's always about the oppressor. Like they made you the perfect slave. Like,
It's always about the oppressor, man. They never worried about the other nations for real. Because when they see our 12 tribe chart, it's never where's the Chinese man?
like it.
Where's the Arab? It's always where's the oppressor? Why the oppressor ain't on there? So you mean tell me the oppressor ain't gonna be saved? No, he's not gonna be saved. The Lord created him as a vessel of dishonor. That's what he is. He's the vessel of dishonor. And we are the vessel of honor. We just don't know it. Because somebody out there, the vessel of dishonor, rules the earth and he controls everything. So guess what? We follow everything he does because he done took everything we had. So we do whatever the oppressor does. And that is to be unrighteous, ungodly. That's why Christ gonna come back and turn us away from our ungodliness that we've been committing it against God. We think what we're doing is the right thing. We're not doing the right thing. Going to church is not the right thing. Because you go through, I go through it now I gotta go to church. You go to church to do what? You still wicked. Ain't nothing changed. You going to church ain't changing nothing about you. Because you still doing the same thing you were doing before you even enter that door. Go ahead. You had something you want to say?
Oh, it slipped my mind. So like it.
Oh, all right. Drop that. Let me get Ezekiel 25:17.
Go.
Ezekiel 25:17. When you get it, let me know. All right. Okay.
So like, you hear me?
Yeah.
Ezekiel 25:17. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
The Lord's gonna execute great vengeance, man, upon them. Who's them? The other nations. The other nation is the them with furious rebukes, man. He's gonna be so angry. Ain't gonna be no remorse. Ain't gonna be no remorse. You think the Lord gonna show mercy? Ain't no mercy. The Lord giving you chances after chances to change. He's giving the other nations chances to come out their evil ways, man. But they won't. They won't, especially the oppressor. The oppressor's not going to change because he was made to be crooked. He's made out of the vessel of this damn, I just had the word.
It's lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, when you this whole chapter, God, night. This whole chapter is great. They speak about the Ammonites, Moab, Edom,
Yeah, man.
Africans.
The Lord is gonna visit them with a furious rebuke, man. Ain't gonna be this ain't no nice God that we've been learning all our lives, man. The one we in the truth trying to convince our family that this God we've been serving all our lives, that's not the God in the Bible. The God in the Bible is a whole different of God that we've been serving, thinking we serving we serving the God in the Bible. We not serving the God in the Bible. We not serving Christ, the real Christ in the Bible. We not serving any of them, man. Because we not doing what the Bible really says to do. And that is to keep the law, statutes, and commandment, man. And that right there, keeping the law, statutes, and commandment is what's gonna make our brotherhood even tighter, man. It's gonna make our brotherhood strong. We'll be a soldier in here, man. You have to have a revolutionary mind to think to help your people. Your mindset got to change from the mindset it was at before you came into the truth. Because when you was in the world, your mind was worldly. Now when you in the truth, your mind transformed, and now you want to fight for something. And guess what you fighting for? You fighting to help get your brothers off drugs. You fighting to help your sisters to stop whoring themselves. You stopping your brothers to stop unaliving each other. Because you're giving them something that they never had, the truth. You giving them something that's valuable to them, knowing that they're God-chosen people, man. You giving them something they can believe in, man. And that's the Lord having vengeance for his people, man. You giving them something to have hope. And that's to know that they have a king that's coming to redeem them from those that hate them. You giving them that. Because ain't nobody else giving it to them. Ain't nobody else giving them something that they can believe in, that they can have hope in, that they can grasp on, because it's theirs. It belonged to them. Ain't nobody else doing that. The only people that's doing that is the ones in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, man. We the ones doing that. We the ones going out there feeding and clothing our people in the time like this. We the ones out there, giving our people the truth since 1969, man. Who out there doing what we doing? Nobody. You might have imitations here and there, but guess what? They ain't doing it like us. Everybody's scared of the ISBK because they say what? Oh, y'all too militant. Y'all too militant, man. Y'all gotta tone it down a little bit. Y'all gotta be a little y'all gotta be a little lovey-dovey, man. Y'all too hardcore. You gotta be hardcore because our king was hardcore. God is hardcore. God saying this right here in verse 17, read that again.
Come, God, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
Does that sound like a God that's all loving? That's only just love. Does this sound like a God that's just only love? It don't. You feel me? It don't sound like it.
Lucky.
This guy right here sounds scary. I'll be scared of this God, man. That's why the Lord said the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. You want wisdom? You better understand the fear of the Lord. You better understand that. You better start fearing him because he could do things that's unimaginable. You can't even think of the things that he can do to you. That's why you got to fear him to gain that wisdom and understand that if I cross the Lord, then the Lord would do things to me. But with the wisdom of me understanding what he can do to me, guess what? I would never disobey him. I will keep his word to the T. What you about to say? Go ahead, Warren. My bad. Salakia.
Like I was talking to my auntie on my dad's side.
Yeah.
Basically, I was telling her like I'm in the UBK, so she called me. She like, I looked them up and y'all are harsh. Y'all are very harsh. Like she like, I don't like that group for you. They too harsh. They too mean. But Christ himself said, if no, basic paraphrase, he said, if they don't want me to rule over them, bring them here and slay their head before me. That's harsh. Now that's harsh to me. I don't know.
That's harsh.
I don't know.
That's I think Luke chapter 1 verse 67 or 71.
I think it's 68 or something.
I know it's Luke chapter 1, 1927.
Come on. Want me to get it?
Oh, that's if you want to read it. You want to read it if you want to, you can.
I get it.
Yeah, all right.
Luke 19:27. But those my enemies, which will not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
They hear that, man? Man, they don't understand. They think it's harsh. Reading the Bible is not no lovey-dovey, you know, hearing all that lovey-dovey sayings and songs and all of that. When this is what you're hearing Christ speaking like this. Where's the is not harsh at. These words right here is not for the people that's out there and want to be weak-minded, man. These words right here, I have family members saying, man, what you believe in, you sure that's how Christ is? Yeah, that's how Christ is. But when you read it to them or you have them read it, they can't understand what they just read. Or if they read it, they trying to go, run circles around it and trying to create a point to make it sound good. When you have them read it, you have them read this verse right here. They're gonna try and they're gonna read it, and then they're gonna try and convince you that's not what it means. What it says right there is not what it means. That's what they're gonna tell you. And it's Christ speaking. You you understand? It's Christ speaking right here. But they'll read it. A Christian will read this and try and convince you that's not what it means. It means something totally different from what it's saying. Go ahead.
Say, not my Jesus.
Yeah, not my Jesus. My Jesus would never tell somebody to go do that. But why is it in the Bible if that's not your Jesus? That's Jesus right there speaking. That's Christ right there speaking. But not my Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot your Jesus is the white boy with the long stringy dog hair. That's your Jesus. The Jesus in the Bible, he can't tell you what to do. When you read about the real Christ, he can't tell you what to do. Your man in the house giving you authority or telling you something, he can't tell you what to do. Because you don't see Christ in your man. You don't see your man walking like Christ. Because you know what you'll tell him? You ain't Christ. Your own wife in the house will tell you ain't Christ, even though you walking like Christ, but you ain't Christ. Because your wife don't see Christ in you, but she see Christ in that pastor. Your aunt, you read this? If you read that to your aunt?
La.
Oh, okay. That's all you had to say?
Come.
Yeah, they will never understand, man. People in the world would never understand. That's why you have to be weaned from the womb, man. You have to be taught this all over again. Our mind got to be reprogrammed with the word of the Lord, the real word of the Lord, the truth, gaining your identity, knowing who you are, knowing that the Hispanics are your family. They're not anybody. They're not no outsider. They're your family, man. You are people too busy on skin color. That's what's messing our minds up. We too worried about skin tone color when this is a bloodline thing. It's a bloodline thing. So you mean tell me Christ tell me this? Read it again, 27.
Come. But those mine enemies, which will not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
You hear that, man? That's Christ right there. That's Christ. I'm pretty sure that's written in red, and mine is not written in red.
Yeah, it's written in red.
Man, that's Christ speaking. Christ said, "For those mine enemies." He's letting you know he has enemies. Everybody don't love you or Christ. Christ got people that don't love him. That's why he said, "For those mine enemies," which means there's more than one. There's plenty of them out there. Because he had an S, which makes it more. He said, "For those mine enemies, man, that don't want Christ to rule over them." Christ said, "Bring him here, man, and unalive him before me." Now you gonna tell me that's not a what that wasn't harsh? That's harsh right there. That ain't no love. That ain't no. That ain't nothing to be like. Oh wow, I love that. There's nothing to be saying that. That's some hardcore revolutionary thing right there, man. And that's a soldier speaking. That's some war right there. Those are war words. Because Christ is a warlord, man. Those are words that you go to war and you tell your enemies. If you don't want me to reign over you, then guess what? I'll tell him to bring you before me and unalive you in front of me. Now imagine that's being said with authority, with a loud voice, angry as hell. Now you gonna tell me that ain't scary? But what we do in the UPK, is too harsh. That's what she was trying to say. I don't see you doing that, man. You should be a Christian with your shirt tucked in, wearing a suit and tie, holding the Bible in your hand. You don't even read the Bible. You just go to church. When you get off church, chill with your boys, roll up a blunt, y'all all smoke, go home, sleep with whores. That's how they see you. That's how they see you to love you. But they will never see you to love you when you change your life around and actually do what the Lord says to do. Because they don't understand that side. They don't understand it. Yeah, I am of the world. Yeah, I am in the world, but I am not of this world. You understand? We are in the world, but we are not in this world. We are not part of this world. You got Valentine's Day about to come up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Are you gonna go get your girlfriend a teddy bear and chocolate and all of that nonsense? Because that's a sin, man. To follow these customs of the heathens, man, the enemies of the Lord's, man. You follow the custom of the enemies of those that don't want Christ reigning over them. You follow them. Well, I'm going to be the one to stand next to Christ, man, because he has enemies and I see the enemies. We pinpoint the enemies. We're not putting our hand on you. We fishing right now. We fishing. We out here fishing, calling our brothers, waking them up, reprogramming their mind, giving them the good brainwash that they need. They need this good brainwash. So that way we can now, after we done fishing, the Lord's going to send us hunting. And that's not going to be a good thing. Go ahead. You have something you want to say?
Come. And another thing with that scripture too. Like, imagine just hearing that on like when they see the ISUBK, like they afraid of us because always say we yelling, we all look angry and stuff. Imagine Christ. Imagine you walking on the street and you hear a man say that, and you turn around And the Bible say his face like lightning, like not literally, but eyes of fire. Got an angry black man, and his voice has the sound of many waters.
Mm-hmm.
Black man with red eyes with a loud voice. Imagine you hear him saying that. You're gonna run. you go you gonna run across the street. That ain't Christ. That ain't the one. That ain't the Christ that I heard about.
Yeah, they don't understand. That's what's wrong with them. They don't understand what they're dealing with. They don't understand who to serve. They don't know who to serve for real. Our people don't know who to serve. They don't know. They don't know. That's why we're all out there scattered, following anything, believing in anything, walking and chasing anything that has a butt. You wanna chase this girl because she has a butt, but she don't have a brain. She can't understand you. Drop that. Let me get Romans 12 and 19.
Oh God. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will
You hear that, man? The Lord said, man, don't go avenge yourself. Don't go out there doing nonsense, man. It's not our place. You understand? It's not our place to go out there and go commit things the Lord did not tell us to do. Don't go out there and do what the Lord told you not to do. Do exactly what the Lord says to do. Let the Lord deal with that. When the Lord give you the green light, then you can go. But for now, don't do anything don't do anything stupid out there, man. If the Lord did not say to do it, don't go avenge yourself. Go out there and go and get the payback without the Lord giving you to say so. It's not gonna be on, it's not gonna you gotta let the Lord get the credit for everything. Let the Lord get the credit because vengeance is his. He's gonna get the vengeance, man. He's gonna do the repay. He's gonna do it, man. Keep reading.
Verse 20. Wait. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. Verse 20. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head.
Mm-hmm. You hear that? If our enemies is hungry, we feed them. That's what we do in our food programming. We out there feeding our enemies. We're feeding him. We're giving him something to drink. We know he the enemy. We mark our enemies. We mark our enemies. We know who's the enemy out there. We look at you and we be like, yeah, that's one of the enemies. That's another enemy. He's an enemy. That's another nation. He's my enemy. We're not going to do nothing because the Lord is going to pay you a visit. You know how the Lord going to pay you a visit? Let's drop that. Let me get Isaiah 47 and 3. Let me get Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3. We're going to show them how the Lord going to pay them a visit, man.
Isaiah 47.
What was it, 47 and 3?
Yeah, I got it. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
The Lord's not going to meet you as a man. The Lord said he's going to take vengeance, but he's not going to meet you as a man. You think the Lord going to just come off his throne. He's just going to get up off his throne to go meet you as a man. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to still sit on his throne while vengeance is falling and raining on you. And all his fury is coming out. They don't understand the Lord. The Lord can, you got all these weapons, the Lord could freeze every weapon that you got. He could turn down the temperature, man, to negative whatever that can freeze you and unalive you. The Lord can cause earthquakes in places there's never been earthquakes. The Lord can erupt volcanoes that haven't been erupted in over hundreds of thousands of years. The Lord can cause tsunamis, hurricanes. He can make it rain for days and make you and you living in a flood. You get flooded out. There's so many things the Lord can do. The Lord can turn animals against you. That's where our people don't understand. That's why I say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. That's where wisdom comes from. You start to understand what the Lord is capable of doing. You don't even mess with that. You don't mess with that. You don't mess with what he's capable of doing. You want to obey him. So that way you don't fall in the wrong hand of the Lord, man. Because the Lord can destroy you. The Lord said it, man. The Lord said he can unalive you and make you alive again. Paraphrasing, but I know it's in Samuel. Is that it? Wait, hold up. 3. He's not going to meet us as a man. Read verse 4.
Isaiah 47:4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
The Holy One of Israel, man. He got a Redeemer. Christ. Christ is the one that's going to redeem us, man. You understand? Christ is going to be the one that redeem us. The Lord is going to send Christ to do his job, man. And Christ is going to do it the way the Lord told him to do it. He's going to execute it with perfection. Going to execute it with perfection, man. We sitting here, we thinking, man, y'all brothers, man, y'all brothers, y'all speaking too harsh, man. I can't deal with that. I don't think that's how God speak. God speak, quiet and soft, with a soft tone and all of that. No, nah, Christ. That's not how the Lord speak. That's how you want him to speak. If that was the case, why when we left Egypt, the children of Israel, when they heard the Lord's voice, they didn't want to hear it no more. They got scared. They said they just want to hear from Moses now because they were scared. That's how loud the voice of the Lord is, man. Christ speak loud because he spoke with authority. Don't be scared to speak with authority, black man. Sometimes you speaking with authority shows your seriousness. Show how serious you are. You want to be serious for your people, man. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Don't let nobody trying to belittle you or make you small. Stand strong, man. Let the weak say he's strong. Because the Lord is about to show us that he's about to send his son to redeem us from those that hate us, man. Because the Lord is about to avenge his people, man. You understand? Let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 17.
Come on. Ecclesiasticus 7:17. Humble thyself greatly For the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms.
That's what it is, man. You better humble yourself. You better change your life. You better come out them ways that can make you. You better come out them ways that people, I can't say people, come out them ways that make you ungodly, man. So you don't get caught up in that fire. So you don't be laid up in that on the ground and worms are eating you. You don't want to be that. You better change, man. Come out them evil ways. Stop doing the things that are ungodly to the Lord. Smoking is ungodly, man. No matter what you're smoking. Cigarette, black and mild, blunt, cigars, you dip in tobacco, those are ungodly, man. Sleeping with whores and throwing them away, sleeping with women and throwing them away, those are ungodly, man. Eating shrimp, crab, lobster, that's ungodly. Shaving your face bald, sleeping with another man's woman, those are ungodly. Those are things you will get punished for. And you don't want to get caught up in that fire. Or you don't want to end up, laying with the worms. Because you know what the worms do to you. They eat you up till there's none left. You understand? Yeah, something you want to say, Warren?
Love.
All right. Let's speed this up right quick, man. Let's get Psalms 149 and 7. Psalms 149 and 7.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
Mm-hmm. The Lord says he's going to execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. That's what?
So like you said again?
I said the Lord said he's going to execute vengeance upon the heathens. That don't sound like something nice. That don't sound nothing nice. I don't hear nothing nice about it. But you'll go ahead.
And for you to even have to execute vengeance, you have to be angry about something. You have to piss you off for you to execute vengeance.
Yeah, you gotta piss them off, man. And the Lord is pissed off. The Lord is really pissed off. But the heathens gonna be heathens, man. The other nations gonna be the way they are because the Lord is not dealing with them. The Lord not dealing with any of these other nations, man. They don't understand the Lord's judgment. They don't understand it at all. They can't comprehend why the Lord is punishing us and he's not punishing them. The other nations don't like that, man. They don't like that. Like the oppressor don't like that. He does things and the Lord's not punishing him for doing what he's doing. But when we do it, the Lord punish us because the Lord ain't dealing with everybody. The Lord's only dealing with us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. That's who the Lord is dealing with. The Lord prove it all the time who he's dealing with. Proves it all the time. That's why we're being punished the most. That's why we go through what we go through right now. We go through what we go through as a punishment. And the Lord is using our oppressor as a whipping stick to whip our behinds, man. And the oppressor, he's never going to change. He's never going to come out his ways. You cannot change something the Lord made crooked. The Lord made him like that. The Lord made him that way. So you think you gonna be the one to have a miracle happen and the oppressor just change out of nowhere? Well, I just want to say I'm sorry for for slavery. We're all just gonna get up and we're gonna leave America and we're gonna go back to the Caucasus Mountain of South Georgia, Russia. We're going back home. We're gonna give you everything we took from you. You think he's going to say that? He's not going to say that. He's too proud. He's way too proud, man. He's in the seat of power. He sits on the throne. He sits on the kingdom of heaven right now. He sits on the kingdom of heaven right now. He got all the glory, but not for long. He don't have it forever. He only has it for an amount of time, and he know his time is running out. His time is running short because black men, Hispanics, and Native Indian are starting to wake up, are starting to realize that we've been lied to, are starting to realize who we are starting to realize that we have a God that cares about us. He's the God that's going to give us the kingdom of heaven because the promises were made to us. The covenants were made to us. The glory of the Lord was made to us. And having a king that's coming back and knowing that he's a black man, coming back to redeem blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian and turn them away from all the ungodliness and to destroy our enemies. That's something we should have hope for, man. Something we should believe in all our lives to teach our children. But you'll believe in a lie, man. You'll believe in a lie, and the lie done got so strong that when you tell the truth, nobody want to believe in the truth. Because the truth became a lie, and the lie became the truth. That's why a lot of time you fight with your family trying to give them this truth, but they can't understand it. They can't understand what you're trying to tell them. They can't put two and two together to try and comprehend that what you believe in. Why you believe in that? Why you say you an Israelite? What, that's a religion? You Muslim? You don't eat pork? You Muslim? You don't smoke? Why you don't smoke? Because God say, man, God put this on the earth for me and you to get high. That's what they're going to tell you. They always try to convince you to go against God because that's what is taught in the Christian church. The Christian church teach you to go against God. And when you do go against God, just pray. But what they don't tell you is that God don't listen to the prayers of sinners, man. God don't hear your prayers if you out there going against him. God don't hear you. That's why God say he laugh at our calamity. He laugh at what we go through because you don't want to listen to what he says to do. You don't understand the God of the Bible, black man. The God of the Bible is not a God that's just lovey-dovey and has a rainbow flag over him, over his throne, and just let everything bypass him. So you mean tell me hundreds and millions of people been unalived by the oppressor, and God just sit on his throne. He sees that and he go, well, I love everybody. Oh, well, he hung them on the tree, but I still love everybody. You think that's what God is? You think God sits up there and say he just loves everybody? As Trayvon Martin got unalived, as Eric Gardner got unalived, as Tamir Rice got unalived, as Fidel Castile got unalived. All these people got unalived. Emmett Till got unalived for being accused to whistling at an oppressor lady, man. When she lied on him, and you think the Lord is gonna let that slide, and all the other ones that we can't speak on right now because we don't have no record on them, but we know it happened. We know it happened. Deep down, we know so many other atrocities happen in this land that hasn't been recorded. We know it happened because the stories that's been told. A lot of time we didn't believe our brothers saying they got beat up by the police in the alley. But now the camera phone came out. Now you can record things, and now you starting to see it. I remember a brother was running from the cop because he didn't want to pay child support, and he was shot. He was shot while running away, and he was unalived just because he ran. Just because he ran, he wasn't no threat. What was the threat in running? He ran away, and you unalived him by shooting him down. And you think the Lord's supposed to just be sitting on this throne, always happy and smiling, and I love everybody. We about to have a rapture, and everybody's about to get their wings and fly away and play harps and sing kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya, and hold hands, and we're gonna pass this cake around and all of that nonsense. Whatever you learn in the Christian church, we're gonna kiss each other on the face, we're gonna kiss each other and melt and all, man, all this. I had to hold my tongue because I almost said something, man. All this LGBTQ thing they got us believing in, man. Trying to push it through Christianity. Christianity is the house of Satan, man. The Christian church is the house of Satan. It's not there to teach you anything about God. Yeah, it's there to make you feel good. You feel good, then when you leave, you go back to doing what? Fighting your man? You fighting and arguing with your husband over what? Nonsense, pettiness. Drop that. Let me get Ecclesiasticus. Did I get 39:29? Yeah. Let me get Ecclesiasticus of the Apocrypha, chapter 39, verse 29.
Ecclesiasticus 39:29. Fire and hell, and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Ooh, man. You hear that, man? It's so many things. The Lord's telling you what was created for his vengeance, man. Fire, hell, and famine. You know what famine is? You hungry, man. The Lord about to take the food away from you. Ain't gonna be no food on that plate. Because the Lord about to take it away from you, man. The Lord about to take that food from your grocery stores. Them trucks ain't gonna be delivering nothing anymore. The Lord about to cut that off. He's about to burn. He's about to make it burn, make it burn, make it burn. Barbecue. He's about to have a barbecue face. He's about to make it hell, man. Big ice cubes falling from the sky, knocking your head open. And death. All these were created for vengeance, man. All that was created for the vengeance of the Lord, man. Keep thinking, keep playing with the Lord. Keep playing with him. The Lord's about to prove to you that he's nothing to play with. He's not your child. He's not your little boy where you can boy him. You understand? The Lord is a man of war, man. That's what the Lord is. And if he's a man of war, guess what we are? We're his soldiers, and we're about warfare. We're about warfare. The Lord is a man of war, man. Yeah, something you gonna say?
Oh God, they think the Lord is just they special genius or something.
Mm-hmm. They think the Lord just a sissy. They turn the Lord into a sissy, man. Into something that doesn't exist. The Lord they given us is a Lord that does not exist. It doesn't exist. But they want you to believe in that, man. That's why your aunt said your aunt said what she said. Because the Lord in her mind is a Lord, is a God that you should have your shirt tucked in. You should be doing you should be beating the tambourine or playing the piano at church. Being all LGBTQ with a spirit of an LGBTQ, man. That's how they want you. That's how they want you. They don't want you to be a soldier for the Lord, man. But they'll accept you to be a soldier for America. They'll accept you to go on the other side and help fight the wars of the oppressor. They'll accept that. But when it come to you standing up for the Lord, oh nah, you wrong. You wrong, man. When the Lord gave you what he created for vengeance. He said fire, hell, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance, man. Keep reading.
Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah. You got teeth of wild beasts. And like I said, you ain't going nowhere, man. The Lord can use anything he want. The teeth of wild beasts. Imagine a bear coming at you. And you trying to figure out, damn, where this bear came from. I wasn't even around no wood where bears are at. Where this bear come from? The Lord is sending that bear to you. That bear is coming and he's coming to devour you. Or you laying in bed and a scorpion bites you. Or a rattlesnake bites you as you walking your dog out to go use the restroom in the back. And you walk in the serpent bites you. And the sword, man. You know it's a sword? The sword is the modern day gun. Punishing the wicked to destruction, man. The Lord's going to punish all the wickedness, man. All the wicked is going to be punished by the hand of the Lord. The Lord is fed up with what's going on. That's why war is ramping over there. There's a lot of unaliving going on the other side of the world because the Lord is paying them a visit. But he's not paying them a visit as a man. The Lord is playing chess. He's making big chess moves. And you can't beat the Lord in chess because his war method is far greater than the war method of the oppressor. Because guess what? The oppressor is a creation. He's a creation of the Lord. The Lord created him. You think you can outthank the Lord when the Lord gave you what you got now? And that's why the Lord is going to do what he's going to do to them that hate his people, man. The Lord is about to avenge Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian from all those that are our enemies. Because we have enemies, black man. The enemies you've been looking the wrong way. That enemy is sitting right across from you in your break area at work.
It's a lucky.
Go ahead.
I got a precept about the wild beast part in Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah.
2 Kings 2:30 and 2:23. And he went up from thence into Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head.
Mm-hmm.
4. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And there came forth, two she bears out of the wood, and tear 42 of two children of them.
Mm-hmm. And then they don't understand. That's harsh right there. That's a harsh thing to pick on the prophet of the Lord. These kids were picking on the prophet of the Lord, and the Lord sent she bears after them kids, man. And it tore them kids up, man. The Lord ain't no joke, man. You don't play with the Lord. When the Lord says something or he tells you to do something, you better do it or you better listen and obey. Because if you don't, then that's what the Lord's going to do, the unimaginable to you. You can't imagine it. Because he's going to get you no matter what. No matter what it is, the Lord always wins, man. The Lord always wins. You would never win. He's always been the champion. You understand? That was a good precept, Warren.
God.
All right, we can drop that. Let me get Ezekiel 25 and 14.
God. Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
The Lord said he's going to lay his hand on Edom. Who's Edom? Edom is the oppressor. The so-called white man is Edom. He come from Esau. Esau is also known as Edom, or you can call them Edomites. Or back in the Roman time, they'll be known as Idumeans. Idumeans, which is the word for Edom. I think that's Latin, Idumean. You understand? The Lord said, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, the so-called oppressor. He's going to lay his vengeance against the so-called white man. By what?
By the hand of my people Israel.
The Lord's going to use blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian to lay vengeance on Edom, man. That's what the Lord is about to do, man. But it's not our time to do it now. We just keep waiting on the green light. The Lord told us, go ahead and go fish. Go fish. Don't worry. Go fish out there, raise your brothers up, help change their lives so we all can have one accord. So we can be one body, one mind, one baptism. That's what we need, man. So the Lord can give us this. The Lord give us power. So that way we can lay his vengeance upon Edom, upon the oppressor, by the hand of his people, Israel. And what?
Like you. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God.
And that day they're going to know the Lord's vengeance. They're going to know that's the Lord's vengeance in that day. They're going to know it's not just blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian going out there doing chaotic things, getting taking them down. It's not just them. They're gonna understand that anger that's in blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian is the anger of the Lord, man. The Lord put a spirit out there that's showing his fury through blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, and they're gonna cause that vengeance upon Edom, which is the so-called white man, man. The Lord is coming for you, man. The Lord is coming for you. I should do a part 2 of this, man. You understand? Because I ain't got long. You can get one more scripture, man. Let me get Luke 21:22.
Come. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. These be the days of vengeance, man. All these things that are written, they're going to be fulfilled. Everything we just read are going to happen. They're going to happen. These are these words that are written in the scriptures. They're not just written to just read as a novel. Nah, these things are written as future prophecies, as things that didn't happen yet that are about to happen. These things are about to happen, and the Lord is going to make sure of it. So that way we can know that the Lord surely does exist.
All right.
You have something you want to say before I close out?
Nah.
All right. And with that, we are the ISUPK. We start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. The ISUPK, we've been established since 1969. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite out there. And with that, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.